welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. I have been wanting to just sit down and talk to you guys and catch you guys up on like my college life, let you know how things are going. Almost a year ago, I posted a video on my channel that was like a life update video where I announced to you guys that I was transferring schools and just kind of let you guys know that my first semester at college didn't really go as well as I had hoped. Now I have been at my new school for almost an entire year, so I felt that it was time to just make a video talking about school and how things are going. Do I like it there? Do I hate it? You're gonna find out. I asked you guys on Instagram to DM me any questions or topics that you guys wanted me to talk about in this video. I don't want this video to be like an hour long, so I have 3 main topics that I want to talk about. But if you guys end up liking this video, I would definitely be down to do like a part 2 of it, or even make this into like a series. So give this video a thumbs up if you like it so that I know. And also follow me on Instagram so that you know if and when I'm filming another one and you can be a part of it. Also, this sweater, it's from Urban Outfitters and it used to be like a turtleneck, but I've come to the conclusion that I don't look good in turtlenecks. So I cut it and I have like an off the shoulder vibe going, but also the like edges are really messed up. So that's just like the vibe. I don't really know. I don't know. Alright, this intro is long enough. So let's get started. Okay, so before I get into like the actual topics that I want to talk about, I just want to give like some background information because a lot of you guys are probably new to my channel and like don't know what my deal is. So I'm currently a sophomore in college. I'm almost halfway done with my sophomore year, which is crazy. For my first semester of freshman year, I went to Ohio State, and then I ended up transferring to the school I'm at now, which is Montclair State University in Montclair, New Jersey. It's like a half an hour away from where I'm from. If you guys haven't seen my video where like I talk about why I was transferring and stuff, that video was made like right fresh out of Ohio State. So you can go watch that. I'll have it linked on the screen. I don't really remember what I talked about in that video, but that's just like more in-depth information as to like why I transferred. But basically, to summarize, it was just too far from home. It's a really big school. It's very overwhelming. I was just unhappy there. But I'm super happy that I transferred. It's the best decision I could have made. I love my new school. I feel so much more comfortable being close to home, but I'm still living on campus, so I'm still like getting the college experience, living in a dorm, all of that, but I just have access to home whenever I want, so I can film videos and be with my family, and it's just a good situation. I want to start by talking about like the academic side of college. I got some questions about like my classes and my major and that kind of stuff. So let's just talk about all of that. So I actually ended up changing my major when I changed schools. So when I was like applying to colleges, I thought that I wanted to do interior design as my major. That actually had like a big impact in the school that I chose because a lot of schools actually don't offer interior design as a major, and I didn't want to go to like a small art like design school. So I was only looking at big schools that had interior design. So I came across Ohio State and it was like a school that I liked, so that has a lot to do with why I picked it. But basically, long story short, as soon as I started taking the design classes, I realized that like I really hated them. I know I'm like a creative and like visual person, but I'm not like an artsy person. Like I don't draw, I don't like make art, like that's just not my thing. And that's like all that it was in those design classes. It was like drawing, doing like making things, and I hated it. I didn't just pick interior design completely randomly. Like it was something that I've always been interested in, and I did an internship at an interior design firm in New York while I was in high school, and so I really liked that. So it was like a good idea, but I kind of just realized that like I wasn't sure if that was something I wanted to do. And if I ended up graduating with an interior design degree and then realized that that's not what I want to do, then I would kind of be So I was just like, I need to change my major to something more general. I didn't really know like what I wanted my career to be, but I just wanted to be doing something in school that like I knew would benefit me no matter what I ended up doing. So I went the business route, a classic route for those that aren't completely sure what they want to do. So when I switched to Montclair State, I decided to start taking business classes. I've been pretty set on doing marketing for a while now, but I actually just like officially declared my major a few weeks ago. So my major is business administration with a concentration in marketing. I'm thinking about possibly double concentrating. So I would be business administration with a double concentration in marketing and possibly management. I don't know exactly for sure, but I feel like that could like be pretty beneficial in the future. So I don't know, I'll keep you guys updated. But I definitely am very interested in marketing, and I see myself possibly doing like marketing for some kind of like cosmetic company or like a fashion company, just so that I can be like in an industry that I really love, but on like the more business advertising marketing side of things. So that would be really cool. That's just an idea, I don't really know. But the classes I'm currently taking 6 classes this semester, which is equal to 18 credits, which is like the maximum that you can take at like a full-time student rate. So like the average would be taking 15 credits a semester. I just personally like being ahead, staying busy. I don't want to be like doing the minimum now and then by the time I get to senior year I'm like behind and stressed out and cramming a bunch of classes into my schedule. I would rather like be super busy now and be doing the maximum now, so that by the time I get to senior year I can be like chilling and like trying to figure out my life instead of stressed out about how many classes I'm taking, you know? 18 credits is like a lot. It is a pretty big workload. I have like 5 final exams that I have to study for coming up, so it is a lot, but I mean, I'm doing that and I have a job and I have a social life and I do YouTube, so like I'm able to handle all of it. So yeah, but everyone's different, but I like staying busy, so I'm taking 6 classes. Right now I'm kind of in the phase where I'm taking a lot of like introductory business classes and like getting all of my gen eds out of the way, so I haven't really gotten into like the marketing part yet. But the 6 classes that I'm taking are microeconomics. I'm taking an accounting class, which sucks, it's so boring. I'm taking international business. I'm taking a class called Technology and Business. So those are my 4 business classes, and then I'm also taking a writing class that like everyone has to take, and then I'm taking Spanish. Someone asked me what my favorite class is, so probably my micro class, just because I really like my professor. He's really cool, he's really funny, and like even though I'm not that interested in economics, he like makes it interesting. Plus I'm doing well in that class, so that's also like a plus. Yeah, probably micro. So that was a little bit about the academic side of things. So now let's talk about what you guys ask the most questions about, which is like, what is your social life like? How does the social scene at Montclair compare to OSU? Do you go out? Do you go to parties? Do you have friends? All of that kind of stuff. The social scene is pretty different at my school now than it was at Ohio. So the going out party scene at Ohio State is pretty much what you would expect. It's pretty crazy, pretty lit. You're never gonna be at Ohio State and like be like, I want to go out, but there's nothing to do. Like there's always something to do. There's always a party, or there's at least like bars or whatever to go to. So I realized the second day of college that I hate frat parties. They are not my vibe. I think they're just disgusting. I just think the environment is very dirty. I feel like I'm gonna get a disease from like breathing in the air. I don't know how human beings live in those conditions. It was worse at Ohio State than it is at Montclair State. At Montclair, I can like handle it, like it's okay, but at Ohio State, I went to I think 2 frat parties the entire semester. I think I could live my life without going to another frat party there and be like totally fine. For me, I don't really go out to like socialize, especially not with boys. I have a boyfriend, I don't need to do that. So I go out just if I feel like having fun with my friends, and I love dancing and just like having a good time. I just don't really feel like frat parties are the most like comfortable environment to do that in. A, because the music they're playing is probably trash, and B, just like I don't like I just want to dance and not have people like looking at me, you know? I don't know if that's relatable. At Ohio State, if you're not a frat party person like me, there is a whole street of like bars slash clubs. I don't know what to call them really. They're more like bar clubs. I don't know. It was like a 2-minute walk from my dorm, and there was, I know of one, maybe more than one, 18 and up bars. So if you're a freshman, you're good to go. I think you just have to pay like a $5 cover or something to get in if you're under 21. And then the rest are 21 and up bars, and like I never went to those. Like it's not like I had like a fake ID or anything. Those are pretty fun because there you can just like dance and have a good time with your girls. It's fun. The social scene at Ohio State is like crazy, what you would expect, whatever. But my advice, if you are in the process of like picking a college to go to, don't base your decision solely on like what the social scene at that school is. Like just because a school has like lit parties or has like a lot of bars to go to, like that shouldn't be the sole reason that you pick a school, because honestly any college you go to is gonna have some sort of going out opportunity for you. There's always gonna be things to do in college, so don't like stress out too much about like which school has the best social scene. It's like not that big of a deal. So at Montclair State, we don't really have like as direct access to like bars and clubs and stuff right by our school, but there is one bar that's like really lit on Wednesday nights. I don't really know why Wednesdays it's jumping, but it is. And you just have to like Uber there. It's like 10 minutes away. There are frat parties, and like the ones at Montclair are kind of ass, but we are like just a short Uber ride away from NJIT and Rutgers Newark, so they have more parties. And then we also have access to New York, obviously, so there is a train station right on Montclair's campus with a train that goes right to New York Penn Station, so that's amazing. And then also like an Uber ride to the city split between like 4 or 5 people isn't that expensive. So there's plenty of clubs and bars and things to do in New York. So there's always something to do if you feel like going out. But honestly, I don't go out that much. It's like I'm kind of over it. I'm not like that big of a partier. So Jacqueline asked me, what is the weirdest party experience you've had while in college? And I've literally been thinking about this question for the past 2 days, and I like texted all my friends. I was like, what's the weirdest party experience we've had? And no one could think of anything. That's like, that goes to show you I don't go out that much, and like nothing really crazy happens to me. But if something crazy happens, I will definitely update you guys and let you guys know, because that would be fun. Alright, the last topic that I want to talk to you guys about is based on this question from Anna. She said, can you talk about how to have a clean diet and work out in college when you're legit busy as and getting drunk every weekend? So this is a hard question. So I'm kind of still figuring this out. I don't consider myself like a healthy, in shape person, especially at the moment. I'll kind of have like a few weeks at a time where I'm like really working hard on eating healthy and I'm like going to the gym a lot, but then I'll like end up falling out of that. And like right now I've just been in like a funk and just have not gone to the gym in like so long. I can't even remember the last time I went to the gym. So let's talk about like diet. Food is a struggle at college. I don't care where you go. I don't care if like the food is #1 in the country at your college. You're still at some point going to get tired of the food that is available for you. This was a problem I had at Ohio State, and it's a problem I have now at Montclair. I'm just sick of the food. I really am. It gets frustrating like not having access to like a full kitchen, being able to go grocery shopping and like make yourself food. So let me describe to you our food options at Montclair. Basically there's 2 dining halls that are like traditional dining hall style, and I literally have not gotten to one of them this entire semester. I was like forced to go last semester because of like the meal plan I had. Like I could only use my swipes at the dining hall, so I like was forced to go there. But I just am not really a fan of the food, and this year I can use my swipes at other locations that aren't like traditional dining halls, so I just haven't really felt a need to go there. And the food is kind of sketch. It's also like a far walk from like where I usually am on campus, so I usually get food elsewhere. I will often get food in the student center, which has a Panda Express. They have a California tortilla, which is like burritos, that kind of stuff. They have the best chicken fingers. Their chicken fingers and fries are actually bomb, so I get that like every once in a while. I know it's not healthy. And then there's sushi, which I have a lot actually. Then they have like a little to-go section, so there's like sandwiches, salads, that kind of stuff. We also have a little cafe in the School of Business, which is where I always am because all of my classes are in School of Business. So they also have like sandwiches, sushi, salad, that kind of stuff. They have like coffee, smoothies, bagels. The bagels are actually really good in SOB, so if you go to Montclair State, like their bagels are actually bomb. There's also an actual bagel place. It's like an Einstein Bagels. Their bagels are like but I'll go there for breakfast sometimes. There's an Au Bon Pain on campus, so that's good for like soup and salad and stuff. So it seems like there's a lot of options, but honestly I'm at a point where I'm just so sick of having sushi, chicken fingers, salads and sandwiches that like I just wish I had like a kitchen. It does get old and you find yourself eating the same things over and over again, and you find yourself just like craving unhealthy food because you just would rather eat anything than like what you're used to eating. So it's hard, but it is possible to eat healthy in college. There are, like I said, a lot of salad, things that aren't that bad for you. I also try to keep a lot of like healthy snacks in my dorm, so like granola bars and like fruit and that kind of thing, so that I'm not just snacking on like junk food. And as far as working out goes, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get back in the workout zone. So many of you guys asked me for a workout routine, and I really would have filmed one by now if I had a workout routine, but I never work out, so I'm trying. I really am. I would say the best way to like stay fit in college is to check and see if your gym offers like free classes, like group workout classes. I know at Ohio State and at Montclair State they do. I know me personally, like I'm not that great at getting myself to go to the gym and just like, oh, this has been twisted for a while. That probably annoyed you guys. I never really know what to do. I just end up going on like the elliptical for a while and then calling it a day. So like doing a group workout class at least like gives you something that like you have to do and you have an instructor to follow, and it's just like pushes you to do things that like you wouldn't usually think of doing. Also, a big tip is just wearing workout clothes to your classes, and then if you have breaks in between your classes, going to the gym then. That way like the gym isn't like a whole separate like journey that you have to do. It's just kind of something that you fit in your schedule. It's part of your routine. It's not a problem. I need to like take my own advice right now, but we'll work on this together. Alright you guys, I think that is enough for this video. My voice is getting tired. I hope you guys liked this style of video. I felt it was fun just like sitting and chatting with you guys. Like I said, I didn't get to everyone's questions and topics, but I definitely would love to do a second part of this sometime soon. Let me know if you guys liked this and if you want to see more videos like this, and follow me on Instagram so that you're able to send me your questions next time I film. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Oh, I didn't even say it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because we just hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you guys so much for that. That's really, really cool that you guys like my videos that I make. Like, that's so cool. Yeah, so thank you guys for 10K. Subscribe, join the fam. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.